Hey everybody and welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League Sunday Showdown. Congratulations, National Instruments, the underdog, taking this series 3-0 against Microsoft.
Yeah, especially after the final when they lost it to them. So good for them, man. Maybe they'll have a boost of confidence now that they defeated their rival, quote unquote.
I mean, they were both 4-0 coming into this, so Microsoft is going to have that 4-1 right now instead of the 5-0. And we have a few more weeks left of the After Hours Gaming League. I think it's the playoffs start first or second week in April, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that's how it was last time, I think, because I left to go do Coachella, and you and Bar Hazard did that. Casted a game, or one playoff game, as far as I remember.
That was around around the summer, about May, maybe April.
I would like to think so, but let's go ahead and go into this ZVT for LOLs between Straylight and Tokaplan. And I think, let me see, did Straylight play prior? Yeah, Straylight is a Zerg player, and he did Cheese Ling pressure against Memcopy, an old player for National Instruments. So we'll have to see if he's graduated from Cheese or if he's actually kept with it.
You never graduate from Cheese.
No,
it only evolves.
You do not. And representing, Straylight represents National Instruments and not Microsoft. So spawning in that bottom left-hand position, we have Straylight representing National Instruments.
And on this top right corner of Overgrowth LE, we have the purple Terran. It is Tokaplan representing Microsoft. I really like their iconic Cleepy icon.
It does have a bit of nostalgia. I do remember it. I don't know what computer it was. It was like an HP. It's around. We got it when I was a senior in high school. So I think that's 2001. That's when I saw Clippy. That's when I met him. And then I met a dog shortly after that we spoke about earlier. And I was going to tell you about dogs. Like, I always have dreams about these two dogs. I don't know who they are, where they're from, and I was online somewhere and I saw like an ad for Bob Evans in Ohio or something, and their mascot are these two dogs. One's like a shaggy dog and another dog, and it all clicked and it was the dog. So now I don't have to sit thinking like, where did I see those dogs before?
So talking about the dog, I actually Googled this. So all the assistants were a dot, which was a color shifting smiley ball, a robot, which is Hoverbot, then the Genius, which is kind of Albert Einstein. They had the Office logo. They had a Mother Nature. They had Clippy. Then they had Scribble, which was a cat. They had Power Pup, which was that dog that you remember that it was like a superhero dog. Is that the dog you were remembering?
Yes, that's the dog I think I remember.
Okay, yeah, that's what the assistants were.
Yeah, there aren't assistants anymore in Microsoft, in Windows, right?
I don't think so. At least not in Outlook. Though it would be useful for those assistants to come by and help me with my work emails.
And just start coding for you too. Just be like, oh, I updated your GitHub while you were asleep.
Yeah. I fetched all the new code while you were asleep. Would you like to review the changes? That would be super useful. Meanwhile, we do have Straylight. I think you went for a 15 hatch and then pool.
Yes, most
Did I look at that correctly? Yeah, at the time. I was looking at the time measurement to see what happened first. Yeah, the 15 hatch and then pool, then 15 hatch and then the gas, then the pool, probably. Well, Tokaplan getting that Reaper, just very standard. Gonna go scout it up with one Reaper, has the second one, and maybe we'll be getting his factory, and then just do the 2 Reaper, 6 or 4 Hellion pushes.
No, it's going to be that way. We're going to have to see if he decides to take people off gas, our Zerg player. He's at 56 right now. He did go for that 17 gas after getting his hatch pool. So, I mean, his speed, this is definitely a standard build, so we'll have to see if he takes off gas or if he's going to leave on gas. In this particular matchup, I don't necessarily feel the need, he's doing that run around. How many buildings does he have to make? Just 2? Just 2. So, it's... We'll see if he wants to make a lot of queens and just stop with gas and just macro himself up, which, I mean, he should be comfortable doing. But we do see that standard factory timing and going to be added to that reactor to get those Hellions out.
Yeah, Tokaplan does end up going for the creep tumor, which is quite good, delaying that creep. And it does it did force Straylight to go for the creep tumor as opposed to the larva inject. So very well got in there. Tokaplan, third command center in his base, man, feeling comfortable. Gonna get his Hellions up, keep up this pressure.
So greedy, but I mean, you can feel that way. And we did have our Zerg player take off gas, so we are going to see him macro up quite heavily. We do have two Hellions two Reapers in the base, not necessarily getting too much scouting information and needing to get out before getting killed, and getting out nearly unscathed.
Yeah, you have to save those Reapers, or else your push isn't as strong, and you have to make more Hellions. But 16 Lings on the way, Straylight. Do you think he graduated from the cheese? It seems like he's going to go for the aggro mode. His speed is going to kick in like 5 seconds, and I think he's going to go, or just 8 seconds.
It's all going to come down to the confrontation. I mean, if he's able to get those Hellions off guard and take them out rather easily, and I don't necessarily think Tokaplan is prepared for this, and third coming down for Straylight.
Yeah, Tokaplan is kind of chilling over at his ramp, so at least Hellions will be able to deal with some of these links if they try to do the run by. We'll see what happens. Nope. Straylight is going to spread. Meanwhile, the Hellions have a good concave over here at the ramp. He's going to go for these mules, so I think that was worth it. And now he's going to run away.
Yeah, losing a lot of lings, and he's going to add more on. Yes, he's adding 12 more on in production right now. He wants to keep it together and keep this aggression going. And the creep spread is looking good too. He's
adding his Roach Warren as well. I think you'll see the 2 Evo chambers and then maybe a spine just to block that path for the Hellions. Meanwhile, Tokaplan shifting his supply depot. I guess he didn't want to build the bunker there.
Wow.
Him on the way now.
And about 2 more Hellions and he'll probably leave?
Yeah. So he's going to go with 8 Hellions. Maybe he'll go into Widow Mines after this. We'll see what he does.
More links coming in, going into the doing hold position. No, just going for a bunch of SCVs, getting a few, but going to die to most of these Hellions.
Yeah, but now Straylight knows he's got to make some roaches. Yeah, he's making 6 roaches right now. He knows it's going to come. Engineering base going down by Tokaplan, almost blocking his thing. He's going to cover it finally with a supply depot, and now he's going to go. He knows he can't be bothered to be broken right now. More barracks being added. Second reactor added on the factory, and he's moving out with 7 Hellions. I guess he lost one.
Yeah, he did lose one on the ramp when a bunch of lings were up there when they had the good concave. But right now he's going to poke at this queen. The roaches are out, so he will be defended pretty well at the third. How are the building walls? So there's only the Roach Warren guarding the natural, but Tokaplan losing most of his Hellions at this push.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit over eager, and now Straylight is going to try to push him back, making 28 more lings on the way. He is getting the Roach Warren speed upgrade as well.
This is going to be a beatdown in the face right now. I mean, there are no tanks, there are no Widow Mines. We're having the factory move right now to make another reactor core.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's not enough time to make enough.
Here come the bunkers.
He's going to lose these engineering base.
Yeah, most likely there's a Marauder that could shoot away. No mines just yet, just Marauders and Marines being produced. And here comes Straylight. Maybe if he focuses the bunker or the supply depot on the right, he'll break through.
I mean, the only thing stopping him are 2 Marauders and 3 Marines, and now the lings are in, but he's going to have to get his roaches in.
The roaches, are blocking him, getting a little bit over eager there. Now they go through, everybody pushes out. And Straylight doesn't have to kill the bunker, he could just walk up the ramp. I think he might.
But still choosing, but now pulling back and going to take out lings trying to go up. Nice move from Tokaplan right there, putting up his supply depot. Not get the run by, but this is a lot of mining time being lost as well as three what are they called? Mules.
Do go down. And meanwhile, he does have these roaches parked over here. Maybe he'll be able to kill these last 2 Marines. But the Spire is up now, and he's got 12 worth of mutas. 12, I guess, resources worth of mutas. Not enough larva just yet. But he is going to end up making about 15 mutas before he comes in. And I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin for Tokaplan.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, his aggression didn't work with his Hellions getting a little too overeager and not being able to keep map control and allowing roaches to just march up in the front of his base. But he didn't lose his upgrades. That's actually a miracle.
Yeah, these upgrades are going to finish. They're going to help a bit. And now he has Widowmine, so the Muta shouldn't be as devastating. They haven't grouped up just yet. And he's going to stop at 10. He's getting his +1 attack for his Mutalisks. So it won't be as strong to Widowmines. And here come the Mutas into the base. They might snipe this SCV building the turret. Yep. And now SCVs are going to try to hug the turret like you frantically just right-click a lot of your SCVs. Even though that turret goes up, you're a bit safer.
No, for sure. A missile turret is done and will be destroyed. Marines are in here as well as 2 Widow Mines, not necessarily burrowing just yet, but let's check that. Workers killed. 26 workers killed this game so far by Zerg. Zerg is just in such a commanding lead right now. I mean, just in the supply, 73 to 110. Mutas are on the map, 10 more in production, +1 flyer attack nearly finished, +1 carapace, and melee about to come in.
And here come the Widowmines. Hopefully he sees them, or else he could be... Yeah, he is doing the bounce trick on this refinery.
Definitely doing good with it. I just don't think Tokaplan is going to be able to be comfortable enough to take a third anytime soon. And he did get that early command center, and it has helped him with mules and having SCV production, but he needs a third base. He needs to start gearing up and moving out and taking some map control. Zerg is being allowed right now to just run rampant.
Yeah, Zerg doesn't have that much in terms of anti-ground, so if he does move out with these Marines and Medivacs, I think he would be able to fight the Mutalisks. There's about 20 of them now, I believe. Yeah, 20 of them, and they're going to start poking at these add-ons. This reactor might go down.
It does go down, and he's going to zoom in and out and killing small portions of Marines as they're spawning, and he could probably kill these 7 too.
Yeah, he has more than enough to kill them. Meanwhile, he's making 3 more Mutalisks, getting the Bailing upgrade, so his Bailings will be up to speed. Meanwhile, Straylight just keeping Tokaplan on his toes. Probably not going to let him come out anytime soon.
Not going to let him come out at all. Getting some add-ons back onto his starport. Trying to put down a frantic amount of turrets to try to stop it so he can feel more comfortable getting out.
Yeah, Tokaplan does have these 2 Widow Mines by this refinery, which is going to go down again. Oh, and the splash does kill one of the Widow Mines. He takes the second one before it's able to fire. And now he could probably go for this turret, trying to dance around with the Mutalisks.
You don't even really need to go after that missile turret. When you have 20 mutas, all you have to do is just start hitting SCVs, and the bounce will just put you so far ahead. And we have 38 workers killed by Zerg this game. It's not looking too good for a Microsoft player. National Instruments showing that even when they win, they still want to win.
Yeah, maybe he'll move out once he gets 2-2. Tokaplan just not being able to do much with these Mutalisks. I guess Terra needs the Valkyrie again to be able to deal with mutables.
Oh, let's not talk about Valkyries. Those make me so angry. So Terran has to move out right now. He needs to put he needs to put some pressure on the Zerg, go down to the other base, and move his third into a position which will be able to get some mining done. But I don't necessarily know if this much bio is going to be able to do anything.
I don't think there's that many Bailings.
Oh, no.
Now there are 18
tons
Bailings.
of
I
Bailings.
was like, oh, there's only 9 Bailings, not that much. But no, there's 18 Bailings. There's enough Bailings to do enough damage. There's about, like 30 mutas now, so he's going to completely sandwich this army, it seems. No Medivacs, or no Widow Mines to try to buffer. He tries to split. Splits are okay so far. He just doesn't have enough Marines. 5 Marines left, and now here comes the rest of the Lings. So he is going to clean this up, and Tokaplan is going to have to run back, and probably these Medivacs. No, he didn't snipe them. Straylight just not worried about it. Oh, he's going to go for the third, it seems.
And there's nothing really there to defend it right now. We do have some Marines in the field, some being split up, the other ones staying with 3 Medivacs. Or maybe they're not even going up, and that third is absolutely toast, and that's a terrible blow because there's 6 mules here, 5 or 6 mules. This is absolutely devastating for our Terran player, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. I'm not going to put him out of the game yet. His 3-3 is coming in. He's been good on his upgrades. I don't know if necessarily... How's his main looking? No, his main's almost completely mined out. And he is dealing with Marines, so... But Zerg, such a bank. 1,200 gas, almost 3,000 minerals. Wow.
Yeah, he's got enough to make enough links to probably max out with the rest of his money. Meanwhile, Tokaplan finally getting his third back up, trying to defend this. Here comes a swarm of teal army just zooming across the map, probably going to go for that third again. And Tokaplan still not getting his Widow Mines. Maybe he forgot about the power of Widow Mines this map, or maybe he doesn't have enough to just do Marine Widow Mine. He does kill a Mutalisk, or two, I think.
He did have enough Marines to stop that aggression, so his third will be able to get up now. However, I don't know how much longer that's gonna be going on. We do have 2 Lings in production, a few Banglings, and some creep being dropped right now in this general area near the third.
Yeah, is Straylight just waiting for the Ultralisk? He is getting his Infestation, but maybe he's gonna go for Ultralisk after this. Here comes some Banglings. Tokaplan splitting. Okay, but there's just too many Banelings, not enough Marines left over.
And this third's just not going to see the light of day right now. We have Creep being dropped to add insult. Well, actually, not anymore. It's becoming an Overseer. And GG. And National Instruments Straylight taking this game number 4. I have to say, National Instruments is looking very strong in this Season 5 of the After Hours Gaming League.
Yeah, definitely, man. They looked quite unstoppable in this series. Once you said, Microsoft went to the final, I thought, okay, it's going to be like 3-2. I wasn't really expecting a 4-0.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either, but I would like to thank the After Hours Gaming League, brought to you by Day 9 TV, National Instruments, and Microsoft for allowing us to cast, and I've been Metal.
And I'm an Immortal Kid.
And we'll see you next Sunday.